pretty sure. Here's a Vs. I guess out here soon.
My drive never stops.
Trying to watch the game in the process.
Electric driving machine.
Alright, there we go. Let's do. Watching the Jaguars game. Hopefully he'll message me before I come back home.
A long time spent 9. Buck Peterson. The first down here. It's the end.
Alright, man, so here we go, y'all. Big game right here. Big game. Big game, man. Big game. Alright, now that I got that situated, I can come back on my.
A chance to get out into the open field. Beautiful. 36-yard gain. He's already picked up 77.
We find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the Wondrous
Eagles
U.S.
was
Bank
like a
Stadium
roasting folk.
in
Where we at?
Minneapolis.
Across the 50.
Today, it's the penultimate week of the regular season, week 16, and we've got a good one in store between the Carolina Panthers and the Minnesota Vikings. Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Sure, because he saw what Doug did with Zach Ertz. Dallas Goddard. Trey Burton as well. Play action. Pass into a lot of traffic for ATN. And a supplement Thomas. One-time #1 pick in San Francisco with Salmon, who's there, makes the stop. Yeah, and playing for this in this defense, it's also intelligence.
Going to begin the drive here with Madison. And he'll manage to pick up
Turn this down a little bit.
Nice chunky yards on first down.
Still gonna get
What
banged.
you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Need to be able to see all my screens.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Looking to throw. Richardson. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr.
What's your Irv?
And he takes
What's
it
your
up to the
Irv?
40-yard line before being corralled. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook.
Simple.
5 yards on the carry. Good
That boy was rolling, boy.
first down.
Stumbling that
Vikings
bum.
at 9-5 now on the year. And they've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
We trying, man. We trying. We gotta keep it going there, man.
Execution, their discipline,
Oh,
their
that team is
resilience,
nipping at our
on
heels.
display in that victory.
To throw is Richardson. Off play action. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards to pick up there. Another good throw there in what has been a strong rookie season to this point, Charles, as he now has surpassed the 3,000-yard mark with that last completion.
And just think, he's been forced to learn on the job here in his first year. Normally, veterans talk about, hey, I've got the answers to the test before the game even begins. But this guy's taking the test with every game. And so far, he's passing with flying colors.
Brian Burns, the one to bring him down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet.
Boy, oh boy, man, if I had time in that pocket.
Once he made the read, he was able to make the play. I don't think either one of us is surprised about
Man,
it.
if we had time in that moment.
I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there.
He ain't moving.
Richardson to throw on third down.
Oh, that was there, bro. And what are you doing switching?
There on third down, as that was not an easy one
Oh,
to hold
man.
on to.
Come on, man.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've
That
got
is
to be
definitely
able
not
to
who you were supposed to be on.
You've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass.
Sneak that in there.
His kick is good, and the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles does yield points, maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line,
Hey, we gotta get 60
out of that
now.
drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And no thought to bring
Oh,
this
he
one
got
out. We'll just go down to the
speed,
8,
bro.
and they'll take over at the 25.
He got speed, man. Let me tell you. Oh, shit.
Mayfield and the Panthers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They start on the ground with McCaffrey.
There you go, hit that joke. He a fumble now. 99 carrying my ass. He keep getting tagged. He gonna fall. That ball gonna drop.
They were very strong in the win last week over the
Come on,
Giants.
man.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Third and short yardage. Mayfield. That pass complete to Deontay Hardy. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down.
That's supposed to switch here.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. And they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chains, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, Paul. They check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check.
Give me that.
And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's one thing to get the interception. It was a great play, but then we saw how quickly all of his teammates, Charles, turned to find blocks, made sure they had space for him to make the house call.
And not only did they turn and find the blocks, none of them clip from behind, block someone in the back. This play is going to stand. And how about what we see each and every week now? When the defenders make a big play, there's always a group celebration after the takeaway.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Vikings is playing, bro. My Jags is up there being up.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Back to it after the pick six. Mayfield.
Sorry, bro. Only, man. Only.
They'll say it's incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. They took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Mayfield down. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Vikings pick up the football. And the return will stop right around the 25.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Good shit. They punch that shit right out, too.
First down, here's the run.
Oh, you roll, that's dirty. Oh, that's dirty, bro.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack. And I know the offensive
So
line gets
whack.
blamed for that one. But occasionally,
Not the dive at your
knows
feet,
what you're
bro.
going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly. Maybe someone tipped it off.
Stand
On
it,
that
yep,
play,
stand there,
it
bro.
had no chance.
Here's Richardson to throw on 2nd down. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. A great starting position to begin the drive.
This should be you, bro.
Up at a 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Richardson. And he's got his tight end. That's Smith.
Told you, bro. That's my boy.
As they try to finish off this drive, 6 points.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead. And part of that can be attributed to their success on 3rd down. This is
Smith.
here, and they can look to really open things up now with this 1st and goal.
On 1st down, they'll run with
Get out.
Rager. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2
fucking
and
slow.
a gain of 2.
You get down near the goal line, you need to start enlisting the help of all 11 guys on the defense. And that's a nice job there by the cornerback, squaring his shoulders and coming in to make the tackle.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Cook. He is
Oh, that's so
going to
trash.
in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line, he provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here is Cook on 3rd and goal. And he will take this one into the end zone.
We don't give up on the run, but we don't give up on the run, but
His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
pull him off the line, boy.
Garibay on for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves.
Oh, man, you should just threw it regular. Should have just threw it regular because he was wide open, bro.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Mayfield.
Another one. Oh, man.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Mayfield. This is caught. It's Hardy. And he'll be taken down, but not before
right on in there.
Across midfield. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Mayfield to throw it. This is Chenault on the receiving end.
Oh, he's got Chenault.
Game gets him right around the 43.
Got all the J's.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Mayfield looks to throw. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 25-yard line. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Come on, y'all. Using them in the passing game, which is...
$17-0 our score after 1.
No good.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to the ground attack. Here's McCaffrey. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it, try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw, Mayfield. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey.
Tag, we gonna tag him now.
He's down inside the 20.
Tag him, buddy.
Like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
On third down, here's a run by Hubbard. And he'll wind up losing.
Solidarity, bro. Solidarity.
Fourth down, and Baker Mayfield gives way to his teammate in Oklahoma, kicker Austin Seibert. Seibert able to knock this one through. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Excuse me.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group.
Oh my God.
Keep building off
They gave it to me.
Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Once that dude drops, we in trouble.
Off the play fake. Richardson. He'll buy some time right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging
That's supposed to switch.
That's gonna be a first down. Well done.
And that's a nice throw right there.
What's the point of their having rules in the league when dudes just go roll whenever they want to? Like, come on, tell me about it, y'all.
To show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress.
Puts it on the carpet. It's out.
Ooh, that was close. I ain't won. And one now. I ain't won.
It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through
and avoids the turnover. So here's a 1st and 10.
I ain't won.
38.
Come on, Reed. Come on, Reed.
Looking to throw. Richardson. That is caught by Thielen. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Back to throw. Richardson under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, he's in the farm.
Players combined for their team's first sack of the game. I think this defense, Charles, realizing the deficit they're facing, they're going to have to step up and make more plays like we just saw there.
Yeah, those are the type of plays that can focus a defense because, as we know, they've had their trouble so far in this one. But they just proved to themselves that they can get to him, and I expect them to continue to bring that type of pressure in order to try and turn around their fortunes.
And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
Garabay's kick is good. And
Good stuff, y'all. Good stuff.
Even further. So a nice kick there as they were able to...
Hey, you got to keep going, y'all.
That's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself in the range. That way, if your drop stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Garabay back out there now to send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio.
Stop her, bro. We there, bro. We there. We on him.
They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance.
People get caught up in what you're the reigning defensive player of the week. You must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. I think you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before we get a good head of steam going.
He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
They try and run on 1st down, but to no avail. Tackle for a 2-yard loss in the backfield.
Yeah, that boy unloading on him. Come on. Ball gonna drop it, baby. Come on.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Mayfield. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. Throwing, Mayfield. Complete.
Hey, bro.
And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 30. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This 1st half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A give running right. It's Hubbard.
Go, bro.
He will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss.
We Johnny on the spot.
I like the strategy. Extra tight
We
ends,
Johnny on
extra
the
beat.
spot. This
They
defense,
want to
bro.
That means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. On 2nd and 12, Mayfield. On under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. James Lynch breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Following the sack, Mayfield and the Panthers staring at a 3rd and long here. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
I'm going to hit him with the He hit him with the double move.
Dime defense. Blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And this is all
I'm good, baby.
to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, let's get through, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Now Richardson looking to throw on 2nd down. That'll be caught. It's Rager. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his 1-on-2 matchup.
A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
I don't like it.
Off play action. Richardson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Looking to throw. Richardson. Well, that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
The Garabay's kick is good, and that will extend the lead even further. So he's been a busy man here.
Stand up clear.
Stand up late. But 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, he's still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. Well, they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. So we've reached halftime here. Let's throw in a broadcaster cliche, shall we? Both teams looking for a gift on Christmas Eve. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Back to throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Arnold. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. And he used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
McCaffrey on the counter.
Oh, bro.
Tough to come by there.
That ain't happening.
Maybe a yard to the 37. Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, they've really struggled to be multi-dimensional in this one happening, partner, because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They have to do it.
That's not what I wanted.
And hope to have success through the air.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Panther first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Excuse me.
Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
straight ahead with Hubbard. It's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now back to throw. It's hauled in by Hardy. And he's going to get this down near the 25. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
First down, Mayfield.
Got it. Oh, kid. Come on, kid.
Well, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They're going to look to throw.
Come on, bro. That might have 4 picks last week, bro. He had 4 of them bad, boy.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Over the middle, complete into the hands of Trimble. And they do get him down.
He had this freaky. Boo.
The 5-yard line.
He had this
Third
freaky.
down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. McCaffrey.
Oh, bro.
Halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll set up to throw. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime. than sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. If it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And this will be a Vikings first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Nice, boy, if it's open.
Off the play fake, Richardson. That one complete down the field to Smith. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's second down. 39 yards there, a big one.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just saw receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunky yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Who? Yes. Go ahead, man.
Straight ahead, here's the Wanger.
Oh, come on, Juan.
Ahead for about 4, second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground, this time Cook.
It's oh, that ground and pound is, bro.
That one a first down pickup of 8. Well, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw, Richardson. And he's
Sir,
and the Vikings are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They'll look to run. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
On 2nd down, this is Madison. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
From the 3-yard line once more. Now here's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Richardson. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So instead of forcing the field goal, it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, plays happen, let it go. It's over. Instead, it creates a penalty.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Back to throw. Richardson. And this ball is caught by Irv Smith. Touchdown, Vikings. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Vikings will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Meanwhile, the pass that should have been intercepted.
Incomplete. And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Yeah,
3rd quarter action, and we appreciate you spending your Christmas Eve right here with us. 2nd and 10. Mayfield down.
That's a good time, bro. We ain't jumping in the air.
Get there for the sack.
It's Ross Blacklock who earns the sack.
Thank you.
We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
All quarters. All quarters.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 17. He'll look to throw.
Got that shit out of here.
Not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down. And
Flashes, we game it, bro. We own it.
Picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And a fair catch call for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Oh, my God, dude, that was perfect.
At the 40, gain of 3.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. Looking to throw. Richardson. Looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
No, wasn't rattled.
A lot of pressure.
That's what happens when you aim down.
Because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Shit. Oh, shit, I ain't never called that already.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here. Now Mayfield lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So they keep the football, but now face second and long. They'll set up a throw. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings will take over possession here up at the 44. That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation point, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
So that's Irv Steele. Yeah, no.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Here's Madison running on first down. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Up the middle, Nwangu. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 12 yards there, first down Vikings.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Cook with a run on first down, but he'll only manage a couple there before he's taken down.
They're pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves and start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Handoff here to Nwangu. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And this offense on 3rd down today, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 5. 3rd down, here's a run by Cook. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
On for the field goal try, Jonathan Garibay. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. Garibay's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Garibay back out there now to send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Yeah, that's going to be cool.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. In on the stop of Saizi Tomero. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
The second down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On third down, Mayfield. A pass complete to Moore. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A give up the middle, Hubbard. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
2nd down, another chance for Hubbard. Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a 3rd and about 9 to go.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, and it's out. He put it on the carpet, and the Vikings pick up the football. And to the 43, so down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our comment.